decided that it is now Christmas time. This is a Coca-Cola Santa Christmas top. It is currently the 19th of November. Yesterday we had Casco delivery. We put up our Christmas tree. I put up some tinsel. How do you like my new background? Things are good. My voice is raspy. I'm not sure why, but these here are my collection of little golden books, and I have two to read to you today. So I might just readjust the camera to point more at me and less at my immaculate background. The tinsel is only here for Christmas, and hopefully soon I will be getting my lights back. But in the meantime, we have these lights in the shape of an A for Spantopia Rosé, or Anna, as you know, other people know me by. But yeah, I do you like it? I like it. I moved this bookshelf here the other day. I like it a lot. Okay, let's readjust. Such a cool shirt. So, from now on, our troubles will be far away. I just have to. There we go. That's making me happier. But, yes, this is what the background will really look like, because obviously the focus is all about me. Yeah, so I will probably be wearing Christmas shirts in all of the videos I record from today on, which is the 19th of November, but you will see some that I have pre-recorded about the nails and whatnot coming up very soon. But know that any that I record from now on will have Christmas attire on, because I love Christmas. I love it. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos dedicated to Casco Day and my Christmas tree, so look forward to that. I do love to be in theme, but for now it is Tuesday. This is filming before Tuesday, so we've got two little golden books that I will read to you starting right now. Starting with my first counting book, and it's got these cute little kittens. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one doesn't have a number, but it is number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 little kittens in it. So this book belongs to a dear friend of mine, Caitlin Nelson, from 1999, and this was given from Claire. Good work, Claire. And this was published. It doesn't say, but it was copyright 1957, 56, 57. Oh! One little puppy, a roly-poly puppy, alone as he can be. Isn't there a boy or girl who wants to play with me? Oh, me. I want to play with you. 2 little woolly lambs looking for their mother. 2 little woolly lambs, a sister and a brother. Mother horse and daddy horse, as proud as they can be. 3, because they have a baby horse, and a baby horse makes 3. 4 furry burry kittens look alike because each furry burry kitten has 4 white paws. 5. Bunny finds 5 cabbages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Near the garden wall, Bunny sniffs 5 cabbages and Bunny wants them all. Cecil. What have you done? Cecil was a bunny. Cecil was a bunny. Cecil was my friend. Cecil was Cecil was a caterpillar. Cecil was my friend. Something Cecil. I said it was Cecil. Something about eating all the cabbages in the universe. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First they were eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First they were eggs, and now they are chicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that page. Waddle, 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 the baby ducklings go, waddling after mother duck. 7 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, they're so cute. Swish, swish, 8 fish swimming in the brook. Swish, swish, wise fish swimming past the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High in the sky, in the shape of a V, how many wild geese can you see? Hurry and count them as they fly. You will see 9 geese, and so will I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this geese says to this goose here says to these geese, hey, where are we going? And they say, we're following you. How many nuts did you find, little squirrel? Looking high and low, chitter chatter, what's the matter? Don't you know, little squirrel? I'll tell you then, little squirrel. You found 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's one last kitten. How many balls does the kitten have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My first counting book. Little golden book. Soon my nails will grow back. Soon. The next book, the next book, the next book, the next book, and we have today. The next book I have today is a little golden book about Skippy the bush kangaroo. Now I know this is probably like a unique Australian thing, but has anyone seen this show? Skippy the bush kangaroo. What's up, Skip? So I don't really remember this show. I think it was a little bit before my time, but I know of it. This little golden book belongs to Philip Andrew Reamer, illustrated by Victor Barnes and written by Victor Barnes and illustrated by Walter Stackpole. Skippy the bush kangaroo. Such a familiar sight with the yellow grass. The mountainous backgrounds. This could be at my house. This could be at the house. Alright. When Skippy was born, her mother was one of many bush kangaroos which often visited the grasslands of the sweeter food, for the sweeter food that grew there. One day, some wild dogs chased Skippy's mother, who threw Skippy into a bush for safety. The mother kangaroo then led the dogs away from the spot. Skippy snuggled under the bush and waited and waited. But her mother did not come back. Oh my god, what kind of story is this? I'm terrified. Soon it was night, and the little kangaroo was very lonely and frightened, even though other bush creatures tried to cheer her up. Oh, I should have reread this before reading it to you. In the morning, Skippy was so tired that she lay down on the first warm rock she could find. It was here that she was found by Sonny Hammond, who lived nearby at the ranger's headquarters. Sonny picked up Skippy and put her inside his shirt, where she felt warm and comfortable. She went to sleep as Sonny took her to his home. She's a rescue. When they arrived at ranger headquarters, Sonny told his father he had found the little kangaroo and asked if he could keep her. Matt Hammond looked into his son's pleading eyes and said, "Sonny, You know the rules. We raise her until she can look after herself, and then she must go. Sunny looked after Skippy. He fed her and carried her around in his shirt until she grew too big. Then she used to follow him everywhere. She could soon hop faster than Sunny could run. She could even hop faster than Sunny's elder brother Mark could run. Skippy liked to chase a bouncing ball, or to find the boys when they played hide and seek. No matter where they hid themselves, she could always scent them out, sniff them. Another game was called Postman. Skippy would carry a letter from Sunny to Mark in her little pouch and wait for an answer to take back to Sunny. This game always made Skippy feel very important. Skippy would often go exploring in the bush, but she always returned as soon as she... Skippy would often go exploring in the bush, but she always returned as soon as she heard Sunny below on a gum leaf. For this was their special call. Have you ever done that? It makes like a high-pitched squealing. It's really hard to do. I've never done it properly, but my brother can do it. Skippy talked to the other bush animals and learned the dangers that could happen to her clumsy human friends. It's a possum, koala, kangaroo. Very soon, Skippy was warning the boys of the danger. Instead of following them, she now went in front as their leader. In front, saying, "Stop there, there's a snake, there's a snake." That's a red-bellied black snake. One day, Skippy led the boys to a cave she had found. It was very roomy inside. The boys named it Skippy's Cave and often played there. On Christmas Eve, Sunny was gathering tender leaves for some young koalas when he slipped and fell. His ankle became wedged in the fork of a tree. Sunny struggled and struggled, but he was not able to get his foot free. He shouted and shouted, but he was too far from home to be heard. Then Sunny was able to reach a gum leaf. He whistled for Skippy. Skippy was a long way off when she heard the call, so it took her quite some time to reach her friend. Sunny was sure that he would never ever be found when Skippy jumped on a rock near him. Goodness gracious. How happy Sunny was to have his friend with him. He was not so lonely. Then he thought of sending Skippy home with a message, but he had nothing to write with. At last, he thought of his handkerchief, which he put into Skippy's pouch and sent her off. "I must get help, I must get help," Skippy said to herself with every bound as she sped to headquarters. She hoped that Mark would be there and that she could make him understand that Sunny was in terrible trouble. At last she reached headquarters and found Mark feeding the animals. Skippy tried to get his attention, but he pushed her aside, saying, "Keep away, Skippy, you are big enough to feed yourself." Then Mark noticed the handkerchief and saw how excited Skippy was. Mark realized Sunny was in trouble. Soon Skippy was leading a rescue party back to Sunny. On Christmas morning, Matt spoke the most wonderful words that Skippy and Sunny had ever heard. "Skippy can stay at headquarters. Sunny needs her to look after him." A very happy Christmas to everybody. Well, there you go. That was not exactly the story I was expecting. But I think they did good because I knew Skippy was like a rescue kangaroo who rescued people as well as was rescued herself. But that was the extent. So, yeah. So these are the next two little golden books in the story. And I will do more later. I hope that you, as you can see, I've got plenty to go through. This series is going to be a steady one, if I don't knock myself out first. Let's put these in the shelf. I'm going to have a shelf for little golden books we've already read, and then little golden books TBR. Cool. I will go now. Thank you so much for watching. Merry beginning of Christmas, and I will see you all in the next video. Good night.